fantastic weekend for South African rugby the last 2 weekends with no losses. I do not see us getting a win this weekend.
Bath against Saracens.
Bath.
Bath.
Bath or Bath?
Bath.
Bath.
Is it Bath or Bath?
I don't know. On his way to golf, stuck on a dune in his Land Rover Discovery, going back like this, last hole, as he gets up, pulls his hamstring.
Did you guys see Angus Gardner's injury?
Oh, he got like a little shoulder to the back.
Forearm to the face.
No.
Where was the test where the ref got attacked?
It was so.
If Pitt's still around, he must send us a little clip. Who dared him? How much brandies did he have? Where was lunch?
Brandy and Coke.
That's pretty good.
Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of the Boks Unpacked. We did it online last week, but we're back at the most famous place in Camps Bay, Caprice, one of the best bars or beach bars in the world. Skalkberg and Jean de Villiers join me for another episode of the Boks Unpacked. Jean, actually, how's the arm? Let's get that out the way. Let's get the awkwardness about the arm out the way first.
Shimmy, I said it previously and
you're-
I'm going to say it again, okay?
There's
This
a
is
Polish
just
lady that walked past on holiday here just now.
Yeah.
And you were telling her the long spiel about your arm and your shoulder and how you used to play rugby for the Springboks and you injured your arm now and you've retired and you're looking for sympathy, but you're very quick to tell her that you're a rugby player.
Can I now
You
respond?
asked her if you watched rugby.
I
Scala
love
was
the little
there.
sympathy statement. And then, oh, you're right.
Yeah,
you're okay.
Comes in for a little huggy.
The disappointing
was
thing was
embarrassing.
the fact that her boyfriend is a Bull supporter. But no, the arm's good. Thank you, Shimmy. Getting better every day, sleeping a little bit better. So, yeah, happy days. I'm not like you, and I've said it before where, I come in hopping in here. Oh, I can't get up the stairs. My knee. Yeah, it's just one of those things, Shimmy. And you move on, you
Sim,
adapt.
You know why he's so chipper?
Yeah.
It's the John de Villiers
Rugby.
Paul Jim on a 16-week. That is why he's so brave and
No.
upfront. How many games have you attended, Johnny?
I attended quite a few. But yeah, it's something to be proud of for us, our school. It's not my names that doesn't
No,
mean
it is.
anything.
How does it feel to have a rugby week named
No,
after
but I'm
you?
not. It's just linked. It's not like I don't do anything.
But
it's
who
just
came
cool.
up with the idea? So did you get a phone call saying, can we
Yeah.
call it the Jean de Villiers Rugby Week? Or...
Yeah, the
And you said
tournaments.
yes.
Yes, I did.
You didn't say maybe this is a bit embarrassing. No, I don't want to.
because they felt that it would help increase, the stature of the tournament.
So if
The
you wanna-
tournament's been going 34 years. He played in it, I played in it,
Yeah.
and then eventually
So what was it called then?
Just
the
the
Paul
under
Jim
16.
under 16 tournament.
Jake White actually gave us a little speech or jersey
When you played?
presentation when I played.
I know I was.
Actually got a photo of that. I'll try and find it.
Did they phone you, Scullen? Maybe the Skalkberger Rugby
No,
Week?
like I just want to know how awkward's the phone call going to be to John when they said, "Can we make it the Andre Pollard week?"
It's coming. That call's
It's
coming.
coming.
I've already prepared them. I said, okay, guys, I know that eventually that'll happen. So, no, I think that's what it's about. Just adding a little bit, and it will. I'm pretty sure it'll change over time.
Yeah.
But for now, if I can add value, I'm based in Paul, so.
No, it's never going to. He's going to be his next step in Paul is to be the mayor of Paul.
Yeah.
It's never changing.
Yeah.
Or chairman of the Paul Royals, which you've tried.
No,
for.
we're working on both those elements.
But why not the Kubas Visa? Kubas Visa was there.
There is
Trying to think
like
who else
a,
was there before you.
Slappers, Peter Rousseau,
Peter Rousseau.
But
Why
he
Jean de
coaches-
Villiers
he
Rugby?
coaches-
David
there.
Barry, Maurice Hubert,
Yeah, Maurice
just
Hubert
'cause
or
I'm
David Barry.
there in
Nice,
Paul.
humble guys. Yeah.
Ashley Johnson.
Yeah, Ashley Johnson. Why not?
Grant Williams.
Grant Williams.
John, have you picked up
Grant
the
O'Manus.
phone? I just wanna know-
Skalkberger.
But why not
Grant
those
Williams.
names? Why is Jean de Villiers?
Jimmy, why do you ask me that question as if I was the decision maker in
Okay,
getting
last
to
I
the
just
question.
want to, last question. I mean, have you picked up
Why
the
and
phone?
why are you
Have
jumping on the back?
Have you picked up the phone and told Francois Pino that he's not chairman of the Paul Royals? He got his second doctorate, I saw.
Oh, that was nice, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, how cool was that?
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah,
When they make it the 100 Pollard week, will you be upset? Will you go
No.
cry in your room quietly?
I
And
won't.
We
I
saw
won't.
you were...
I will still support it in the same way that I support it now.
Just explain, we saw something on social media. You were the kid with the Springbok gear on.
Yes.
What was that about?
So I took photos with all the team photos,
Okay.
and then
They took photos with you, yeah?
I took photos with them.
Okay.
And then, yes, and it was so every year we do that. You
Yeah.
sit in the sun in
Hot.
Paul, okay,
Yeah.
and you take photos with 24 teams.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're basically there for 2.5 hours, sitting, taking photos, and this forehead of mine, it attracts the sun. So it was Grey PE's first time at the tournament,
Yeah.
first time ever,
Yeah.
and also Pretoria Boys,
okay.
first time ever. So if you think Sia as a former captain, John as a former captain,
Oh, nice.
having their schools there was so cool. But then when we took the photo with Grey P, this little lighty came up wearing his Grey PE blazer,
Yeah.
full number ones. And he came to greet me and said, "No, can he be on the photo as well?" And it's actually the coach's grandson.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
And he
that's
just
brilliant.
said he's so such a big rugby fan and all of that. And then when he took the photo with me, then afterwards he said to his grandpa, "Hey, but where's Skulk and Shimmy?" yeah. That's seriously, yeah. So cool.
No, we
yeah.
might have to go next year.
So that just captures the. It's just like a.
And did you any speeches? Did you have to give any speeches?
No, I was there at the opening, Wednesday evening opening. Just a quick talk to the boys in the hall there in at Paul Gym, and they had like a dinner, so just a welcoming, and then also with the coaches.
Yeah.
Later,
What did you say? What? Scala, have you done John's speeches when he was Bok captain?
Don't tackle, intercept.
Save your body.
Save your body. Yeah.
No, it's just about enjoying. Like the big message that I did share
Yeah.
was rugby is so professional now at
school.
age group level, at school level, that success cannot just be determined by the results and all of that. It needs to be the way in which you play, the way in which you behave on and off the field. And you need to play hard, you need to play to win. That's always there. But for me, it's more about the way that we are, the way we are developing our youth, the way we are developing our boys to become good human beings, good
Yeah.
grown-ups. And that to me is more important than the next Springbok, So that was a big
That's a nice message, right? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I think
Impressive.
we're semi-professional, but the old school values really adhered to us.
It needs
Now
to
you're fully
remain.
professional,
Yeah.
but that old school values almost becomes more important because you look at football, rugby can't afford to go that way, like gamesmanship. I mean, it can't enter our game, and it's starting to creep in.
Yeah.
And it's actually the players who's got to rectify it. No one else can.
Yeah.
It's the current crop of players that's going to go, we don't stand for it. This is the old school values that rugby stand for.
Yeah.
Because the best
exactly
beer you'll
that.
have is in the change room with your mates after a game, no one on social media, talking rubbish.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you can't have 16-year-old boys playing
Right.
rugby and there's massive entitlement and arrogance
Yeah.
and bad behavior on the field and all of that. Then
Yeah.
then I don't then I said then I don't want my name linked to it.
But on that
How
point,
did
I
you
think-
survive that?
What?
The entitlement. You're still struggling.
That's why they call it the John de Villiers League.
That's why it's changing.
You're in the hot seat today, my
but
boy.
you
I
know,
am. I feel like it.
To that point, when we were at school, there was no heroism of schoolboy rugby.
Yeah.
I mean, your best friends gave you a tap on the back and said, "Scala, you were good today," or "John, you were great." But
Yeah.
there wasn't like this absolute frenzy about
Social
players,
media.
social media, and
Yeah.
pages, and you see every second cricketer or rugby player now at age 11 has got Pit Rugby Instagram page. So like all this propaganda gets driven. In our days, it was none of that. So
Yeah.
I think it's even harder for the kids now just to keep a level footing.
Quick one. Did you guys know? I just read this now. Harlequins have broke their year-long losing streak this last weekend against Bristol Bears.
So for an entire year in the Premiership, is that in the
that's what I
Premiership
never
they've
knew that.
lost?
Because I know they've made Robbie Deans is there
Yes.
as, I think, director of rugby. They've made wholesale changes, but they've been on a losing in the Premiership. Obviously, I remember they beat the Storm.
This
Yes.
current year.
Yeah, I think this,
This current year,
year.
not a full.
What's the
12
worst?
months.
What's the worst losing streak you've been on
Oh no,
as a team?
We had a couple with the Boks.
not really.
Actually, at Saracens, what's
Saracens?
the most we lost at the Boks? 5 or 6? 5.
No, when?
06. I didn't play in that, but 06 there was
yeah,
a
but
losing streak.
what we played in, no. Yes, I want to say maybe three games in a row would have been a lot.
We had some poor seasons with the Stormers. 5 and 6, was it? No, 6 and 7.
6 and 7. Who was-
Saracens, we won 1
6,
year.
7.
6, 7. Well, please don't.
We
This
were
is his
kids.
new.
What does actually 6'7" actually mean?
I don't know.
When
No,
kids do it?
we're not
Kids
going
do
into
it,
that.
We're not
We
going
are
into
All
not
I
that.
know
going
is
to
his
that.
wife is listening to Kurt Darren's new song. I heard it the other day on the radio, and that, I mean, she must be choreographing some dance with it. But
No.
anyway, after a bottle of tequila. I think with Saracens was my longest losing streak, and we were striving the whole build up to the year, and this year we won the double, was to go unbeaten. So we won, I think, 13 in a row, and then December came, and I think we lost as Saracens 6 in a row. It was a
Oh,
club
no
record.
ways.
No,
So we lost 6
with
in
the
a row.
England players and you guys.
Everyone.
Yeah.
So we lost 6 in a row. So over January and February, and then we went on to go win the last 8 in a row, or whatever. So we basically went 14 on the trot, lost 6, and won the last 6 to go win the double.
I
I had a
can't
lot
think.
of losing streaks with the Cats.
Oh, yeah.
I remember 100.
just
Can
playing-
you
you
recall? Can you recall the winning streak you ever went
No,
on?
we never went.
I can remember.
First 3 games of the season, then lost. You're almost waiting for Super Rugby to end.
I can remember 100% coming into the Boks in 2009, winning with the Boks, and he says, "Guys, sorry, it's my first professional game I've ever won." And he's played like 30 odd games or something.
And probably
yeah.
never lost for Grey also.
Yeah,
That's another
never.
thing. Trying to think.
For Gray.
So, wasn't it Grey?
Did you say Andre?
No.
Oh,
Heinrich.
Oh.
Heinrich.
Oh.
Was he a
I
Grey,
thought you
wasn't
said
he?
Heinrich.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was,
yeah,
yeah.
great,
Okay.
yeah.
No, they
Sorry,
had some.
I heard
They
one,
had
yeah.
Dion Stegman,
Those unbelievable years.
yeah, Richard Strauss, and him as Loosefalls or something.
Yeah.
I can't recall where we lost 3 in a row with the Boks.
Did you play in 06?
Yeah, till
there-
Scotland.
There was
I
six
got
was
injured
quite-
after Scotland. Then we lost
no. You lost 5 in a row and beat the All Blacks in
Rustenburg.
Rustenburg.
Yeah, but we only with that I played. We played the All Blacks at Loftus. We lost,
Yeah.
and then we played All Blacks Rustenburg, won, and then played Australia.
And before that,
and
you
won.
there was
But I
a
didn't
game.
play,
There
yeah.
was a game away against
there
Australia.
was a
2
big-
games
yeah,
against
the big
49-0, and I think it
Okay,
was
but
4 or
that
5.
we-
I don't know. Maybe it's stat fact.
But
We'll
Stormers,
check it, yeah.
Stormers definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, normally when you go on that 4-5 week tour,
You're gonna go 5
might
in a
win
row.
one.
Yeah. Bonus point losses.
Yeah.
Big news, guys. Henry Pollock has signed with Matchroom. You all know Eddie Hearners.
Yeah.
Boxing promoter. Big
Yeah.
deal.
Oh wow.
Big deal.
What did he say in the interview?
He called it match.
So
Just
he
a
signed,
Matchroom matchmaking or something like that. Matchmaking. So it's a big one. He just signed Tom Aspinall. He did the Conor Ben Eubank fight. Looks after AJ.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the UK, the snooker. That's under Matchroom, and the dart also with. Is it Luke?
Okay.
What's a Luke Littler, whatever the darts guy? You know the big darts.
No,
Yeah,
I was-
yeah,
I was
yeah.
the
I don't know the
previous- I
names.
was the previous Phil the Power Taylor.
Yeah, exactly. That whole gang. So it's a big promotional company. It's interesting for rugby
and Paul,
though.
I once met. Can you remember we met Stephen Henry,
Yes.
the pool
Yeah,
player
the pool
with
player.
Ernie Els?
Yes,
we
that's
met,
right.
Yeah, back in the day.
So big deal. Look, I mean, one thing Eddie Hearn has consistently said is rugby doesn't have any superstars. And he said that's, he says that's the one thing. If he says it's this combat game, guys are climbing in, but you actually don't know a lot of the guys. And he was actually
Yeah.
at the Wales Six Nations game, the last one,
You're not going to see superstars there at this stage.
at this way in rugby.
At a Welsh game.
I don't think our game is set up for it. Like
Yeah.
if you look at the
Yeah.
American sports, it's set up for a quarterback to
Yeah.
become a superstar
Yeah.
or whatever. The equivalent is a pitcher or a hitter in
Yeah.
baseball. Same in basketball.
Well,
Our game doesn't take too kindly to that.
Yeah.
To the superstar, you can create
yeah, you create.
the
I think that's
commercial,
it will be interesting.
commercial machine, but then off
Yeah.
the back of that, I mean, as soon as he creates that, there's going to be 400 oaks teeing up
Yeah.
to fire at you. So I'd
Yeah,
rather just
Watch the
stay
space.
low.
Watch the
Yeah.
space. Okay.
It does add so much pressure to that individual, and also rugby, like a fly off maybe, and maybe in the past we've had that, and a winger, the guys that score the points
Yes.
rather than the grafters.
Sir Brian, no?
So like a
So,
Sir
Brian, yeah.
Look, I mean, there was one superstar, John Oloma.
Yeah, exactly.
He's always the original one.
Yeah.
Look, Skinner was a superstar considering commercially what he
Yes.
did in terms of, remember
Yeah.
back in the day.
Yeah, commercially, it was
yeah,
a machine.
Yeah, commercially was a machine. You tried.
What? No.
Okay, guys, top 5 rugby.
Sorry.
top 5
You're very brave today.
top 5 rugby personalities. Okay, there's been so many great characters in rugby, but there don't seem to be many more. Well, okay, let's talk that your top 5 rugby characters, personality-wise.
Oh,
People
dear.
you played alongside or against?
I never played with him or against him, but Keith Wood.
Yeah.
Keith Wood is a great personality.
Yeah.
On the field, I think just the character that
Yeah.
you saw then, and great, fantastic guy off the field as well.
Yeah.
I really liked him. Jacques Fourie.
I wanted to say John Ferrier as well. Mossy.
Yeah. Mossie's got to be.
No, he was amazing.
Willem Albert.
Yeah.
Willem Albert.
Good.
He's good. He's
You
good
never played
value.
with Craig Davidson, eh?
No,
Well,
no.
he was a proper
Yeah.
good fun.
And you know who else?
John, you'd be there.
Huey
Yeah.
Edmonds.
You'd be there. JDB,
Huey
you'd be
Edmonds.
there.
Yeah.
We need to build you up.
Yeah.
John will be one of them.
Three.
Well, depends.
You'd be there.
Depends how serious he takes himself. But
Yeah.
he's right up there.
Yeah. When you let loose and you
Push
you humble
James.
yourself, yeah.
Push James.
Richie James.
Very much up there.
Yeah.
There's certain guys who want to
So
be
you had
stuck in
Butch, this clown, and the other clown playing next to each other.
There's certain actually want to be stuck with in a pub or in the
Yeah.
bush or on a hunting trip. Donnie
Yeah.
Rousseau will be up there with one of
Yeah.
them.
Bonnie's good fun.
John Smith
Yeah.
loves life.
John
Yeah.
Smith's lost a lot of weight, eh?
It's looking
A
good,
lot.
Barney.
Yeah,
Eh?
he's looking
Yeah.
very good. And he didn't do the epic. Usually, if there's an epic and Barney, they lose weight together.
Yeah.
He loses weight
You
together.
lose weight and then he finds it very quickly again.
I've got
after
one of the
epic.
best stories about John Smith last
Big Joe
week.
has to be there also, yeah?
We played some golf, Westlake. Took my cash, John Barney. Played
Oh,
beautifully,
nice.
eh?
On Thursday.
He plays
yeah?
a lot of golf.
So he's on his way from Stellenbosch and he's taking the coastal road, following Waze. Waze says he must turn left. He ends up on the beach
What do you mean?
with his car. Okay.
On the literally on
so
the
he
beach.
gets stuck on a little dune when he realized, okay, I've got to turn around. I'm going the wrong way. So gets stuck. This is now 5:30 in the morning. I get a little phone call. I'm like, Barney, where are you? Sends me a video. I'll share the video. Now he's got to dig holes. Anyway, on all fours, Big Red, on his way to golf at Westlake, stuck on a dune in his Land Rover Discovery, going back like this. Last hole, as he gets up, pulls his hamstring. Anyway, gets his car unstuck. We're waiting on the first tee box. He's coming there, wiping sand off his feet. Can't walk. Have to get him a buggy. By the end of the day, still took my cash on one leg, hammy off the bone.
No ways.
Not really.
Oh.
But in trouble.
Scala, wait, so how did he end up on the dune? I missed that part.
Followed ways, and I'm like, Barney, but
But
like,
if Waze says drive through the dune, surely
You're not driving
you're
through
not
the
driving
dune.
through the dune, yeah.
I mean, he had a night before, played
Yeah.
some golf before, on his way to Cape Town. Maybe not the freshest he's ever been behind the steering wheel.
Jesus.
Got stuck on a dune. I'll share the little video. There's some choice language we have to bleep out, but yeah, I'll do.
Yeah.
Little short trip to a golf course. All of a sudden, Waze takes me into the fucking beach. Now I'm hacking. I was like a
Scala,
Spreading.
you're a world rugby player at 21 years old, but you also did a couple of ads.
Ooh, where are we going with this?
People have been showing the ads. Look, well, let's just watch them quickly, yeah.
Oh, the stairs one.
Guys, that quite possibly was the best sponsor I've ever had.
Just show
And I
me.
elaborate on it because we obviously, after every game, we ended up in Tiger, Claremont Main Road.
Can I have an ice cream, please?
Yes. Yeah, is that there? Waita!
There's enough.
Skulkburger can't work at stairs. But we can run the burger after him. The Skulkburger meal. Get a delicious double cheeseburger.
The Skull Burger meal.
Yeah, Skulk burger,
Yeah.
cheeseburger without garnish. But like
Lovely.
that girl, we need to get a hold of her because
I'm
I mean
hungry.
that's one. I mean we did that 40 times over.
Yeah.
There's another one.
No, I haven't seen this one, yeah. Still have the golden locks there.
Plenty of lots there.
If we find that girl, she must be what age?
Let's try find her. We're gonna try find
I mean
her.
this is
30.
I mean
She's
this is there
30 now.
2005. But I just had to put a little overall on every single time. They had to change the dress every single time.
From the ice
And we
cream.
did it like bloody well 30 times, like these photo shoots. By the end of it, shame, she was so over it. But like she must have been like 8 years old there.
Yeah, so she must be close to
But
30
Shimmy,
now.
thank you,
We're gonna
man.
try find her.
Find her.
Find
Yeah?
her.
Help us find her,
Find her.
guys.
Do you remember her name, Scala?
No.
Okay, well.
What did they say about the ads, though?
No, someone, I think in the comments, someone wanted to put the ad up there. And showed
That
the
could be
ad.
lovely.
No, we're talking about, I'm trying to think where the ad, the context of the ad, where it came. Oh, we're talking about the hair. Oh, you weren't there when you did the, with McCloskey. I think he endorses some hair, hair product. He was saying we must give it to you.
Yeah, thank you.
So someone said, no, look at Scalp.
I'll be waiting for it in
with
the
the long
post.
hair.
What does he reckon I'm going to get my hair back? It can't be.
No,
Please
you should.
not.
You should definitely try do
Please
it.
not. Then I've got to explain to everyone why I've got my hair back. Now I've got to say, no, it's Stuart.
There's a lot of guys doing this hair, the implants.
Yeah.
I mean, if,
Just
you're
walk.
fine.
No, I'm fine.
if someone's
There's a long
going to
list.
Turkey to do it, I'll just go with. I just won't have the hair implants. But like, I'll go play some golf and nurse them, and you know.
It's all over the airport. Did you guys see Angus Gardner's injury?
No.
And he got hit. Yeah, he got hit with a forearm across the head.
No,
No
man.
ways. Is it?
No, by player. It's not. Yeah, but
No, he got like a little shoulder to the back.
I didn't see it.
forearm to the face.
No.
Can someone show this to me? Did he break
Do
something?
you have a clip of that?
No, don't.
Okay, let's find it.
Okay.
We need
Did he
to
get injured?
Yeah, he went down. Angus.
Like, because with referees, you normally see the lower limb. There was one test, was it the Calabash, Soccer City, where John Smith pushed Nigel Owens and I came from the back and slid straight over him.
He went off, eh?
And then I was still like in game mode, so I was trying to. No, he actually stayed on, but then John obviously realised what he's done, John Smith, and he
Yeah, I
like
remember
was
that,
like,
yeah.
sorry, and he absolutely raged like old Nigel Owens.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, like he had a big tuft of grass on his head, yeah, and a patch on his shoulder, and he absolutely went ballistic, and then he calmed down.
But okay, here's the
Yeah,
next
I've
question.
got it. Here we
Yeah.
go.
Carry on. Scrum midfield. Oh, Angus Gardner's in trouble.
And this is in Super Rugby. Who was playing?
No, man.
Let me see.
Yeah.
No.
What is it bad?
You can see him there around the 22, and he just collides with Hugh Renton. Okay, I think it's
Why did
time
he get
to
a
give
form
somebody
across the
Hugh
face?
No.
No, he's absolutely fine, guys. He maybe have a stiff neck and a bit of a whiplash, but yeah, he didn't get the form across
No,
the
no,
face.
it's
you
fine.
need to go
Yeah.
back. Yeah. The
No, it's fine, man.
no, it's
No, I
fine.
saw it. I saw it live.
Oh.
Tell me.
No, that's not a form to the
what's
face.
I'll tell you what the weirdest thing I've seen on a. You probably never seen it again. Was where was the test where the ref got attacked in Durban?
Yeah, Durban.
Oh yeah, 2002. Yeah.
Was 2002?
All Blacks.
Yeah, All
Yeah.
Blacks.
All
McCall
Blacks.
Fenter
Yeah,
took exception
what-
at him.
What was his name again?
Jan, not Jan.
It must have been a Jan. Sounds like a Jan.
No,
Pete.
no, it was
Uh,
Pete.
Van Zyl.
Pete,
Van
yeah,
Zyl.
sounds like a
Van
Pete
Zyl,
also. Yeah,
Pete Van Zyl.
yeah.
I think we must interview.
That was terrible.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
If Pete's still around, he must send us a little clip on what who dared him. How
Yeah,
much brandy
we must
did he have?
try
Where
find-
was
yeah.
lunch?
Brandy and Coke. Yeah, the long
That
lunch.
is what that's Brandon Cook.
Do you know Jean double brandy and Coke?
And what was
A
that
long
referee?
lunch with he probably had a
Referee
lot of
was
lamb chops
Hugh-
also.
Hugh saying, McHugh.
Dave McHugh.
Dave
Yeah,
McHugh,
Dave
yeah.
McHugh. Yes, that was
What
him.
what other
Yeah.
weird with the? I'm trying to think which other ones where the refs been taken out on the field. That's probably the only one. Eh?
Yeah, well,
No,
a
like
test match, definitely the
We've
only
played
one.
a fair few
surely.
where the referee said, "Listen, here, guys, I've pulled my hamstring on my calf. You know,
Yeah.
those things happen."
Yeah, that happens.
The only one I actually
No, you
saw a bit of
can't.
contact was that one where I explained with me and John Smith going over Nigel Owens.
Pete Van Zyl. Let's try find him. Pete.
Yeah,
We'll get him if we can find Pete Van Zyl. We'll get him as a guest. Is it Van Zyl? Eh?
yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully, you're not calling the wrong people. Guys, just a quick one. World Rugby have released a statement saying they're incredibly concerned that it's 11-month season. I think we've spoken about this. Calendar season obviously is putting excessive strain on South African players in terms of the season. So I'll just to give it context. If you're
Yeah.
a Springbok or a URC player,
SA Rugby.
yeah, playing World Rugby, playing in South Africa, Jean, you know a lot about this because you're on every board anyway. But playing in South Africa, it's an 11-month season, and I think the rule is you should get a 3-month break. Am I?
No, 6 week break.
Yeah.
It's the 6 week break,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but there needs to be like a proper break.
Ah, so there's my Uber.
No,
But also, there's got to be rest that nothing happens. Like
Exactly,
you're not, there's complete off time
Yeah.
where you're not forced to go into a training facility. You've got an off week, but you're still there running around doing your normal stuff. There's no mental break. But like for us, we've spoken about the global season for how long now? I mean, it's got to happen.
yeah,
It's a global season, yeah.
And the problem in South Africa now, we've created our new under-23 tournament. but then obviously Dion Freakham, he nearly played for the under-23s. It's actually open, but it's capped at the amount
It's
of
eight
minutes.
cap, yeah, it's eight caps, yeah.
And then when we do have our off-season now, because we're now playing in the Northern Hemisphere setup, which should be July, August, then we're playing Currie Cup. So it's actually more than an 11-month season.
Well,
for
and
Yeah.
test matches.
Yeah, you obviously
so
play in the Southern Hemisphere. for
Again,
test
the
global season.
The times that we have mentioned it, global season solves everything.
Yeah.
Global season and then a restructuring of tournaments.
yeah.
Yeah.
What fits in where, what makes sense, so that there is a collective break for everyone.
Yeah.
The problem, as Skalk mentioned, now, is the fact that guys gets managed individually
In season,
but there's never a mental break, because even if you get like 3 weeks off now, you're still following the games. You're still kind of looking at what's going on there. You don't want to lose
And
your
also-
place in the team.
Also, John, it works
you
like
know-
that. I mean, if you get 2 weeks off now, maybe for the first week you'll go away. The second week, you don't want to get there,
you
after
train-
having
Yeah.
3 weeks, you're training.
yeah.
It's not a break.
It's not a break. And also, remember, if you got a kids or whatever, it's getting a break when your kids are at school actually doesn't help. What's the
No.
point?
Yeah.
You can't
No.
go on holiday or whatever.
It needs to be
It's
in
like
sync.
a lot of the guys now at school holidays now, they're jumping on a flight.
Yeah.
And they're going to Europe now to play a rugby
Exactly.
game. So it doesn't. But okay, then how does this tie up with the debate? I think Victor mentioned it. Us sending a B team on the Nations Cup end of year tour, because then that does give, especially the Springbok players, a collective break, leading up into a World Cup year. I think if it wasn't a World Cup year, it would be different. Because if you consider when do they get a break, then if it's leading into a World Cup next
Just
year.
define Springbok B team for me, please.
Yeah, that's
who,
true.
Who makes that team?
Yeah. We've got about 3 teams at the moment. Very good question. First
Guys,
one of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to be in a position.
How so's your knee?
I
Great
don't think
question.
we will do that. I mean, if we have success now in June,
Yeah.
All Blacks are coming here. The only real trophy, obviously, we're playing a Test series. The only trophy that we can go win is this Nations Cup, and I think, this group of players would surely want to do that. Like, the main benefit we've got, and it's by default, is that so many players are based in Japan,
Yeah.
so they've got the perfect ticket for it.
I think that the big question that you need to ask also in terms of the Nations Cup, and I might be wrong here, but the way I understood it is that, let's say South Africa is still number 1 ranked going into this Nations Cup, okay, and then you get to a stage where you've played your games, and it's that last weekend of the Nations Cup. Do you, as the first ranked team,
Play the second ranked team.
No, you play whoever second, but do you get preference in terms of where you stay, where you train, all of that? Okay, surely you should get some sort of benefit. And apparently the way that it's worked out, because it'll be Northern Hemisphere versus Southern Hemisphere teams, is that if South Africa plays England in that last weekend, then England can still have preference in terms of where they stay at their own facilities, train at their own facilities, have all the benefit of that. Okay, so you don't actually get a benefit as being the number 1 ranked team. And if that is the case, if it is so lopsided in the way that it's been put together, then why send your best team? Why not send your second best team? And
So how does it work? Does the teams all the teams get ranked 1, 2, or is it 2 separate pools, North
I'm
versus
not
South?
sure.
Like, say for example, previous World Cup, top 3 sides are Southern Hemisphere guys. Are we having a mini?
no, in the final can't be 2 Southern Hemisphere teams. The way it
It
has
can't be
to be,
because it's separate.
it
yeah.
has to be
Okay.
Northern
It's
versus
North
Southern,
versus South.
Look, I tell you what, the last weekend will be a weekend like, if you're a rugby fan,
No, we're going.
yeah, we're going. A weekend
Thursday,
like
Friday,
We're going,
Saturday.
we're going, guys.
We're
By the
staying,
way,
we're staying Alistair Hargreaves if you're watching.
So
We're
by the
staying
way,
at the
we're going.
Wolfpack.
we're going.
At the Wolfpack Inn,
Okay.
above the pub, we're going to stay there.
Just remember
In
to
Fulham.
remind my wife of this one.
Yeah, we can tell her now. Michelle Skull's going away.
Top 10.
Last weekend in November.
Shimmy's also going.
Okay, guys. Okay, South Africa starting 15 against England. The tickets are on sale. We'll host England, Scotland, and Wales. The tickets go on sale 2nd of April. Let's put together our starting 15 for the England game at Ellis Park.
I'll
I'll
go.
start
What
with-
about auction chair?
Yeah,
Malcolm Oaks.
Malcolm Marx.
Workload.
yeah,
Jebben. Lood.
Lood.
yeah.
Sia.
Sia.
Piet
Peter
Steff.
Steff.
Jasper
Jasper.
Wiese.
Grant.
Sasha.
Sasha,
Damien.
Dalender,
or
Willemse.
Willemse.
Okay.
Or
Kane and Moody
Damien.
Moody.
Damien.
Yeah, Kane and Moody.
13
Wings.
Uh,
So 13 is Kanan, okay?
No, so yeah, you can go Damien de Lende and JC Kriel or Damien Willemse, Kane and Moody.
Yeah.
Flip, we bless. Yeah.
Cheslin, Kirtley, Fussy.
First will be back by then from injury.
Guys.
Bomb squad 8-1. 7-1.
No, you
8-0,
go
6-2.
5 with the hybrid.
5-3. Oh, with Estezon on the bench.
Yeah.
5.5, 2.5.
Yeah.
Jan
Okay.
Hendrik Wessels.
That's the
Jan
team.
Wessels, Gerrit Steenekamp, Thomas de Toy,
Ergis Snyman, if he's
Snyman.
fine.
He's injured.
Quagga,
Quagga.
Andre
Andre de
Esthuizen,
Giant.
Kobus Reinach,
Grant started Kobus Reinach and Manny Lubbock.
Mani or
There we go. We're
Andre.
dealing with the best here. Well done, chaps. We agree on something. Okay. Our We Buy Impact player of this weekend.
Yes. Mahashe.
Mahashe. Yeah?
Yeah, he's a nice player. Eh?
Jeebus.
But he's been
like
going
him.
well
How's
for a
that,
long
how's
time.
that
like
power
him.
step and that
I
serve
like him.
over?
I like
He had a
him.
couple of tries last week, and I called the game. He was
Mahashe.
amazing.
And
I'd say Paul de Villiers also.
yeah,
I'll throw his name in. Give us your name.
it's Cheswell Euster,
Good
one.
Sorry, but
Good
how
one.
quick is he?
proper player.
We mentioned him last week.
I love him. He-
Or the
I-
week
Superstar.
before.
I
He
think
must
comes
phone
in-
Eddie Hearn.
Yeah.
He must phone Eddie Hearn.
Yeah.
Or Eddie Hearn must phone him.
Cody from Paul has sold multiple vehicles to We Buy Cars. Suspicious? I think so.
Is that a crime?
No. Where are you getting the cars?
I buy them and I sell them at the spot like a normal person.
Okay.
No, man, I'm just an accounting student. I know a good deal when I see one.
That's Excel. Meant. What's more stressful, tax season or selling a car at We Buy Cars?
Tax season, obviously.
We Buy Cars, the easiest way to sell your car by far.
As we know, we're out here in Camps Bay. A little bit of noise outside, so we shut the doors. They will be reopened. As they know, everyone knows in Camps Bay, Jean de Villiers is in town. He told you he put on Instagram, he put on social media. He's coming to Camps Bay.
Just as
From
we
Paul.
close the doors.
The noise is
They
gone.
leave.
There we go. Guys, let's quickly touch on URC. Sharks against Cardiff. Difficult in Durban, humid.
I think it was one of those, we've all played in them.
I was there
Super
before
humid,
the curtain raiser, yeah.
super hot, can't hold on to the ball. Look, I don't think, the fact that the Sharks, I mean, we've been saying it for a long time, like their attack is not up to standard, but like they've got set piece battle, their most successful set piece side in the competition. They've got big bodies, so you know what's coming. How do you stop it? That's the hard part. But like, yeah, they are frustrating to watch, and I think this weekend it wasn't down to the players; it was the conditions.
I think the issue they're sitting with is to make
They
top
need to win
8
everything.
with bonus points.
Yeah,
They need to get to 50 points, I reckon.
they've got a nice run in though.
Yeah, but it's they basically need to get bonus point wins from and a bit of luck.
They look like they're in that position. You know, there's teams that always rely on other teams' results to go their way.
Yeah, that
I
might
think
be the case.
they're slowly getting to that.
Look, I guess the frustrating part for all of us, we look at the team on paper and you think that's probably one of our better outfits,
Yeah.
if not our best.
Most Springboks, I think. Yeah.
And then you look at their log position and their position where they're in, then you go like, yeah, but they shouldn't be there. And it's not a once off. Everyone get a once off. It's a recurring fact. For me, the biggest issue is you play up there. It's going to be hard, so you've got to attack in a different way. Kick a little bit early in your set, but like get close, be nice and congested, run at your pillar because they've got such big bodies. A little bit of subtlety. They're going to get gain line every single time. So they're the big, like set piece, get it over the top. Andre the Giant's going into that vacuum. But if he's not going, Chichuka's going.
Yeah.
No one's stopping them. They're getting gain line. It's just off the back of that. They're playing up there, but it's long, wide passes. Nothing. It's got to be short, condensed, shorter passes. Hold your
Up the
feet.
gut.
Ask teams to make multiple tackles, but they can't. They can't do that. So this weekend I said was an anomaly because of, it was one of those horrible days in Durban where it's hot and the ball's so slippery.
Let's move to Pretoria. The Bulls, Vodacom Bulls against Munster.
Can I quickly just say
Tight game.
Yeah, but on the back of the Bulls versus Munster, but also for the Sharks to eventually make it into the top 8, who will drop out of the current teams.
They've
And
got
obviously, we don't want any of the South African teams to drop out.
they've got
so you're probably looking Munster or Cardiff.
Geez, Munster were good on the weekend.
They were very good.
Guys, but I mean, the Lions are finishing Munster, Leinster away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so, they've got to go.
Probably not getting points there.
There's a good chance. So whatever they finish up on after the next 2 league games here in South Africa, that's probably going to be the Sharks'
They've got
target.
Glasgow at home also.
Yeah.
That's probably going to be the number the Sharks will have to target, because I think that's round about where the cutoff will come.
Will be.
Yeah, but if you look at,
So
I think the Lions, if they get a full house for the next couple of games at home, but they've got Glasgow though, which will be a tough one.
Yeah.
They might not need points the last 2 games away to secure them a top 8. It might be done, and
Yeah.
look, that's obviously with a lot of things happening there. But
So I think
they'll
that's
probably-
sort of going to be the number where the Sharks will have to get at.
50 is always kind of a number where that you need to get to. So if we look, I'm just quickly pulling it up here.
Scala, while you're looking, is this Bulls team consistent there?
The Lions are on 43 points.
Yeah.
So 2 bonus points wins.
53.
2 wins takes them to 51. Okay, only 2 wins. The Sharks are on 33, so they're 10 behind them.
And that's the last 2 games.
That's the last 2 games
Because
that they.
the Sharks, I mean, I think they're finishing Benetton Zebra.
Yeah, the Sharks are finishing.
Stormers have got Ulster
Zebra
and
and
Away.
Benetton at
That's
home.
quite a tricky one
That's
also.
a hard one.
Yeah.
But Stormers will be in top 8. There's no way. It's whether they make top 4 and where they finish within the top 4.
Yeah.
Show me the Bulls side. They're not consistent. No, like the good side, and I mean they've got some. Their attacking ability is amazing. Their pack of forwards, especially against overseas opposition, is next level. You think Workload in there. Jan Hendrik Wessels, Elrich Lowe comes
power,
back. Cameron Hanekom's starting to make his way back. I mean, that pack of forwards, Ruan Norke runs a tight ship with the lineouts. But I think there's a little bit of lack in detail. Hence, they are quite loose. And then defensively, I think it's been coming for a while now. But defensively, I think they need added personnel or a new coach or a new voice in the way they defend. Because I think defensively, they are weak.
And defense is probably the same. It's probably not the easiest, but it's the quickest thing to fix in a team.
Yeah. Well, it's mechanical.
Yeah, it's mechanical.
Yeah, it is. And just work rate. The couple of things that I would like to mention. One, Chesil Uester, that we've already said, just amazing. That burst of speed, you just cannot replace that. He's a special player. I mentioned it a couple of weeks ago. Ambrose Papi.
Yeah.
Ambrose Papi is more and more becoming part of the conversation again for higher honours at 9. But then from a Bok point of view, which I think is extremely encouraging, and I'd like to get your opinion, Marco van Staden as backup hooker.
Yeah.
So he's from a scrummaging point of view, he's doing well enough. Okay, I think he can only improve. But his darts on the weekend, amazing. So I think that's the one position where we're a little bit thin from a Springbok point of view. And if he comes through this season and they're playing him more and more at hooker, I think that ticks a massive box for us.
Yeah, I think what I like about Van Staden, I think he's one of these players. You say, listen, you're going to cover hooker. Yeah. I'm doing it.
Okay.
There's no, okay.
Yeah.
There's no complaints, whatever it is. And he's a tough kid.
Yeah.
He's a tough guy. So, look, he just needs more time in the saddle there. But it's not a bad option because you'll have X factor in terms of carrying, over the ball. It's just the darts, and that comes with, more reps and time there.
And the thing is, then you have all 3 of those Bulls guys that kind of hybrid players. Jan Hendrik Wessel covers 1 and 2. Johan Grobler doesn't cover anything else, but you have him, and then you have Marco van Staden also flank and hooker.
Guys, Joburg, Lions, Dragons. Dragons tough for 60 minutes. I commented on that game.
Dragons is well
I
coached.
switched off the volume.
Good vacuum plays.
Especially on attack. Last week against the Stormers weren't quite where they wanted to be. But they got 2 tries ruled out. Dragons.
Oh, yeah.
Last week. I mean, their attacking play was proper again on the weekend. So, Lions always at home sips up 1 end of the season, and they nearly had a wobble on the weekend. Actually, most South African sides did.
Well, it was a good win at the end. Did you also watch it on mute? that game.
Because you don't listen to the commentary.
What?
Yeah,
Good
what?
comeback. But I tell you what, though, when the Lions do, they've got a good young. I mean, you look at Henko van Veek, Bronson Mills,
Yes.
Kieran
Horn's always-
Yeah.
Chris Smith has given them
Playing so
stability.
nicely, yeah.
Hashim Pede, Nico Steyn, Krappy's there.
Yeah.
They've got a nice core group, and they're introducing more guys as they move along.
But also, you mentioned those names, and they've been there.
Did you really
kind
watch
of-
it on mute? You
It's
heard my
touchy,
feelings?
it's touchy.
yes, I do.
But like, I mean, you often see it when you call their games. Another guy's played a 50th, another one's played 100th. They're
Yeah.
actually quite an experienced group within South Africa.
Yeah, and if you look at that back line, I mean, all those names, they've been there kind of all season. So they've been lucky in the sense that they haven't had injuries
Yes.
to those key players. I mean,
Because normally by this
Frankie
stage,
Horn plays every game.
Ruan Venter this year has got an
Yeah.
extended run of games
Yeah,
now, whether he's at lock or
Sekani can
flanker.
come on, yeah.
Sekani comes on, Batu, he's nice. Mahashe, for me, has been the final of the season.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Yeah, he's been good.
Guys, Scala, you were there, Stormers against Edinburgh. Mine wasn't on mute. I listened to what you said. I'm respectful.
It's all live on Supersport.
Yeah, Stormers dominated the game. I mean, if you look at the stats posted, but like still with 20 minutes to go, 14-12 down, and it's this error rate. And we've been saying this a lot with the Stormers, and it's almost like they're not patient enough to put sides under extended pressure. You know, they get into the 22 and they kick it away, or they knock a ball on. I think they had 622 entries in the first 12 minutes. Got nothing out of it. They got 7 points out of it eventually, but. I think that will be the frustration for that coaching staff. Still, you know, they're second on the log. You know, got a bonus point right at the end.
Yeah.
Under pressure, the two open side flankers, Shimmy, bailed them out. Paul de Villiers with a couple of big ones. Then Dion Fourie comes off the bench. That's a lovely combo to have. The pack got stronger as it went on. And then, like Edinburgh, you look at them, and I mean, they played nicely. The nice balanced game. They just don't quite have the firepower. So they took 54 points against the Lions, but then Ashman starts. Gilchrist does the lineouts up front. Darcy Graham comes back. Piers Kuman is their best ball carrier, plays. Then all of a sudden, there's a bit more bite. I thought the eighth man, Captain Magnus Bradbury, was so competitive and good and abrasive, and you know. Took a part in everything that was good about Edinburgh, but then ultimately not enough firepower for the Stormers.
Do you think it's fair to say, and again, I'm asking this question to make, to understand the rationale behind it. Do you think it's fair to say that wing is probably Damien Willem's fourth best position?
Yeah.
you're talking about him being at
Damien
wing?
Willemse,
Him
yeah.
being at wing.
He's fourth.
I think just because of injuries, he was really there.
Yeah, but I'm saying,
Yeah.
I would say 12, 15, 10, and then wing his fourth best. And, you know, you have a guy like that, and I'm all for having him on the pitch as much as possible. But do you think you're getting the best out of him? And is he really so much better than anyone available to play on the wing?
Yeah.
Was that
I
the
mean,
case, you reckon?
I would almost go the other way. Like put Warwick on the wing if you really want to.
And then put him, swap them around.
Exactly.
Put Warwick on the
Who has
left
played
with his
there.
left foot.
Yeah.
But like for me, the issue is like he was really good in what he did on the weekend, but he's on wing, so he's not. We all know he wants to be touching the ball, and also if there is a turnover or transition play, at wing he's getting the ball last.
Yeah.
Where his main difference is, every single forward, if that
Touches.
turnover happens, you looking for who? You're looking straight Sasha, straight Damien, or Warwick Gelant off the back of that. So that's going to be your first decision-making pass. It's going to him, and that's where the magic in that transition comes.
Yeah.
I don't think it comes if he's at the end of the play.
Yeah. Look, I don't think wing's a permanent thing for him.
Yeah.
No,
I think
never.
just to
I
fill
mean,
it.
like the start of the game, they kick it right, he chases it, contest in the air, and gets a turnover.
Yeah.
That's how he starts on wing. But then his next contribution is, 10 minutes down the line when, they knock a ball on, he picks it up and runs through the middle or whatever. So, like you want him in the game all the time.
And also, I mean, we're not in that environment, so I wouldn't know what the injury, what the injuries are looking like.
Yeah,
and-
no, there's a couple.
But traditionally, I mean, we have like a multitude of wings,
wings.
normally that can fill that position. Just a question I thought I'd throw out there, Shimmy.
Yeah. Evan Russ, good game.
Very good.
But Stormers, they're probably the best. Well, they are the best played South African team in terms of possibly winning this title. they've got.
You meaning the fact that they're second on the table?
Yeah, second.
Meaning they're the best players.
I'm stating the obvious here.
Yeah.
I'm stating the obvious, but
Yes.
um,
I can agree to
home playoff, they should get that.
that. Yeah, if they finish top
The
four.
hold on.
the one is Leinster.
There's a big finish.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's a big finish for the Stormers. So they're playing Cardiff away. Cardiff has had nothing in South Africa. They've gone 0-2. They're tricky. That's a tricky place to play.
And Stormers lost to them at home 2 years ago.
They beat Leinster there, 7-5 in diabolical conditions. That might happen again. And then
Hell of a
they're
game.
finishing Ulster. So for me, Stormers now look pretty.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if you go there and you get, I don't know, nothing out of those 2 games, Leinster's leapfrogging you big time. They're coming.
So Leinster for me is the big one. They've quietly just hung around at the back there. But if you look at the squad depth, the players, once they unleash all the Irish
all the guys coming back.
yeah, then Leinster could probably have a power pack team.
The problem is it's such a good chance that the Stormers are going to play a South African side at home in that playoff. If you look where the South African sides are,
Lions, Bulls.
say for example, Sharks can get to 8, then you go Lions or Bulls. That's probably going to be where the Stormers are third plays or second plays. And that's our biggest issue, I think, for the Stormers. We haven't gone well against any South African side. And if we get the Bulls in that semi-final, if you look at the Bulls pack and you look at the Bulls play, big game players.
Yeah. Gets interesting.
Andre Pollard, Willie Leroux, Kanan Moody. I mean, I don't think that's going to be an easy fixture for the Stormers.
So
we
the Stormers
prefer
can-
playing someone...
The Stormers can drop one game. They've got 5 points on Leinster.
Yeah.
You know, and again, assuming Leinster they don't drop a game from here.
Yeah.
So there's 5 points, and the Stormers probably will drop one.
Yeah.
You know, just looking at who they play on the road. Et
Also,
cetera.
for me, like with Leinster, you know, like what is their European ambitions look? They're a club that wants to feature in Europe.
Yeah.
So maybe this is the year where they get Europe, but they don't get the URC, which is something. Last year they got a URC for the first time.
I think, remember, we'd speak a lot about them, obviously, with Ireland and the World Cup and this. Leinster needed to win something last year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And they did.
considering how many times they'd fallen off
Yeah.
in terms of those competitions.
Yeah.
Guys, the Shim Bin.
Oh dear. Yeah.
Did they not rename it to the Shimram?
The worst thing that to happen in rugby this weekend: a bad tackle, a performance, or a result. This week, it's a tricky one. There's no shockers.
Was there any shockers?
The Angus Gardner injury.
Yeah, don't act like you're feeling.
No,
sorry for him.
but if he, it just doesn't look like much. But maybe he really did get injured, man. That will be the worst thing that happened this weekend.
Show him no, man, he'll be fine.
It's a
He's
difficult
actually
one.
a good guy.
I like it.
I would say the
Yeah.
humidity in Durban. Jeez,
Yes.
that's next level.
Yeah.
To play rugby in that weather is you
They
might as well
can't.
play in rain. Yeah, that's probably one. I'd look at one there.
So we're going to put the weather in the Shimbun, in the
for
Shimbun.
rugby. In the Shimbun.
in the Shimbun. Is that like when you're a couple of beers, it's been sent to the Shimbun?
No, I don't speak like I don't have a couple of beers.
Okay.
Okay, should we move on from the Shim bin?
Shin.
This Shimbun
Okay,
has
the
really taken off Shim.
Champions Cup preview.
Yeah.
Bulls and Stormers travel.
Yes.
Stormers in Toulon, Bulls at Glasgow. I think the result with Bulls Glasgow is 3-3 in terms of head-to-head.
Yeah.
But all at not even all at once.
Well, the big one was Glasgow winning the final.
yeah.
Yes.
And I think
In-
the Bulls
in
might have
Loftus.
snuck one in Glasgow. I'm not sure. I might be
Geez,
mistaken.
I mean, the Stormers, they must be 5-0 again or 6-0 against Glasgow. The Stormers ever beaten Glasgow?
Stellenbosch,
we had
Glasgow
a-
won in the quarterfinal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We had a
Stormers haven't won in-
fantastic weekend
Yeah.
for
What
South
a
African
league
rugby.
game.
Yeah.
We had a fantastic weekend for South African rugby the last 2 weekends with no losses.
This
I do
weekend?
not see us getting a win this weekend.
Really?
Away from home?
Toulon?
I just said the away from home. You just said away from home.
Yes.
I just said it.
It's
though.
a rhetorical question.
Okay, yeah.
Toulon
You
Stormers.
rhetorical.
What side's travelling for the Stormers? Strong side.
No, they'll have their strong side. Dobbo's been saying it. They're going to send the big guns over. Because there's 2 weeks. Let's say both South African teams win. It's a quarter-final in Cape Town, Bulls against Stormers.
Yes.
Oh, no.
If-
Then we will have a team in the same.
If the Stormers win
Yeah.
and Bulls lose, Stormers play Glasgow in Glasgow, and then they play Glasgow a week later in URC in Cape Town.
I think the Stormers got a better chance than the Bulls.
I think so.
So for me, why I'm saying that is just the Bulls' defense. Glasgow, I mean, they put how many points on Leinster 2 weeks ago? The one where
Oh, yeah.
Erkis Snyman got injured. 40
odd, yeah.
40 odd. And that's a proper, well-drilled defensive unit. That's artificial. You can't slow it down. It's not like that's going to be too fast for the Bulls to handle. So I don't think the Bulls is getting a result against them.
Stormers have a chance.
Stormers
have a
lost
chance.
to Toulon in P.
Yeah, they did.
But that was a year ago.
Stormers got a chance.
Toulon in the French league aren't doing well. They're not doing. It's not a Toulon team that's playing well. Okay, Bath against Saracens. That's
Sorry,
biggie.
have you guys ever been to the Stade Mayol, boys?
Yeah, I've been, not in a match.
In a match for the World Cup, but in a match.
Yeah.
In a match, it's
a different beast.
It's a different beast there. They get the stadium announcers screaming, going berserk. No, it's proper.
The home of Joe Finnecook.
I would love to see the Stormers win. But I just think that history counts against us. And the Bulls. I'd love to see us win. We're just so poor in travelling.
All I'm saying is Stormers has got a better chance than the Bulls this weekend.
Yeah, that's what you said in Six Nations.
Yeah, I said France will win.
Didn't get much
I
right.
said France will win.
Yeah.
Okay.
You said England will win, right?
Toulouse against Bristol.
Ooh.
Toulouse against Bristol. Toulouse will be
Toulouse.
too much. Toulouse at home.
Bath also Bath pumped Saracens now in the Prem.
Bath Saracens.
And now they're playing round of 16 as well.
Yeah.
So
We've
I'm
gotta
going,
go-
I'm going Bath, I'm going to lose.
I go Bath, although Saracens can easily just pitch up and
Playoff
turn
rugby
the
is
screw.
where they shine, eh?
Leinster against Edinburgh. Leinster.
Leinster.
Okay, Bordeaux.
Bordeaux.
Okay, we'll get. Okay, let's just move to predictions. Okay.
Yeah.
Northampton Saints against Cast.
Northampton.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Bath against Saracens.
Bath.
Bath.
Bath or Bath?
Bath.
Is it Bath or Bath?
I don't know. Bath.
Okay.
Bath.
Toulon against Stormers. I think Stormers will get this one.
My heart says
He
Stormers.
just said Toulon. I'll go Stormers.
Yeah, exactly.
My heart says Stormers.
Toulouse against Bristol
My-
Bears.
Toulouse.
Bears.
Toulouse.
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 Okay. Glasgow Warriors against
Glasgow.
Glasgow.
No.
Glasgow Warriors against
Glasgow.
Vodacom Bulls.
Hey, are you Indian?
Against Vodacom Bulls.
Also, I want the Bulls, but I believe
Glasgow.
I think it's going to be Glasgow.
Harlequins against Sail Sharks. At Harlequins.
Oi, that's two lucky teams to make it to the playoffs. Harlequins.
I'll go Sale.
I'll go Quins. Bordeaux against Leicester Tigers at Bordeaux.
Bordeaux.
Yeah.
Leinster Rugby against Edinburgh Rugby.
Leinster
Rugby.
Okay, guys. We've got a
Will
new
be
Betway section.
victorious.
Yeah,
Okay.
talk to me through it.
Okay.
How does it work?
Okay, we're gonna do it's gonna be a little bit more fun in the Betway section this week.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
We're gonna concentrate on the match that gives our South African franchise team the most chance of progressing. And that's the Stormers away at Toulon, who are 11th in the top 14 currently. That's why we said Stormers.
Yes. Okay, show me
So
now.
how it
I'm
works,
getting excited. I'm getting
Each
excited.
of us
here.
are going to predict 4 things from the coming game. Winning margin, man of the match for 3 points, first try scorer 2 points, winning team for 1 point.
Oh wow.
Okay.
There's a lot going on there,
This is
Jim.
all available on the Betway app. Now this is the fun bit now. Whoever has the least points next week when we reconvene has to do a live forfeit on air. Prank call your old coach. Let the other hosts write a tweet from your phone. Drink a Bok bomb.
What is
Mist-
a
a
Bok
Bok
bomb?
bomb misty drink chosen by the other hosts.
I'm drinking a Bok bomb next Monday, but like,
But what is a Bok bomb?
what is a Bok bomb?
Okay, we'll come up with some concoction there.
Yeah.
So here we go. Winning margin. Okay, so we're gonna focus on one game. Toulon Stormers.
Stormers by less
So-
than 7.
Okay, me too. I'll say Stormers by less than 7. You saying Toulouse?
Why do you
Toulon?
why,
Sorry.
No, why do you guys like team up?
What do you mean
You
team
can't
up?
have the same
Because,
prediction.
Okay, I'll say
You
Stormers.
cannot have
I'll say
this-
Stormers by less than 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
6 and 7.
Yeah, 6 and 7. Yeah, 6, 7. What do you say?
Yeah,
You
what
saying
do you
Toulon? You saying Toulon to win?
I don't know.
He's buffering now.
Yeah.
Wi-Fi is gone. Huh?
Yeah, I'll go to Lon to win.
Okay. Yeah. Man of the match. I'm gonna say.
If they
Look, the
w-
teams haven't been selected.
Yeah.
So man of the match, I'd go.
I'm gonna go.
I'm going to choose two because one of them might start.
Yeah.
Paul de Villiers or Dion Fourie.
How can you choose two?
Well, one of them might start.
I'll go.
If they start, one of them might start.
Yeah.
So, okay, who's going to be man of the match from Toulon?
No.
Charles Oliver.
Nonu. He might start.
I'll go Damien Willemse, man of the match.
Oh, that's such a good call.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I'm gonna go Sasha, man of the match.
Yeah, that's also a good call. It's about time. It's time for
You're
Sasha.
saying Toulon to win?
I am spreading my bets, Shimmy.
Okay, cool. So we got that. So the loser, okay, Chivas, this could be quite risky. Prank call your old coach, which is fine.
How does
Write
the
a tweet
point-
from your
So
phone.
how do you-
Just explain the points again.
I want John to phone Gert Small and prank him.
Okay, we've got that. And
Explain
then,
the points again. Explain the points.
so
How does
it's,
that work?
okay, what the
The
winner
point
loser?
system. Point
Okay, so
system.
winning margin is 4 points. Man of the match, 3
Oof,
points.
wow,
First try
winning
scorer.
margin.
Oh,
Winning
first try scorer. We
First
forgot that
try
also.
scorer.
For
Stormers more.
For Stormers, it's going to be Hooker, André Guventer. No, we go open
We
side
can choose
flankers.
both, any team.
No.
For first try scorer.
I'm gonna go
Paul de Villiers.
Baptiste Serrand.
I'm going to say Charles Oliver.
First try scorer.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
going to go Paul de Villiers, first try scorer.
Okay,
Ripper.
cool. And then the winning team was 1 point.
See,
Mm.
that's where I'm spreading my bets.
Yeah.
And man of the match, how many points?
And man of the match is 3 points.
3 points.
Okay.
Okay.
So we got that.
We are all gonna have 0.
It's a tricky one. Look. Okay, it's all these
Just imagine like 1 week comes and you have a full
all on the
house
bit
on
where-
all of those. What do you do then? You basically have a bokbom as well.
yeah.
Okay.
Look, we'll only be back in 2 weeks anyway. Quick one, guys, just before we wrap up. All Blacks have announced all their coaches.
Yes.
Dave Rennie, obviously, is head coach. Barnes, it's head assistant coach. Tana Umanga,
Ryan
and Mike
stays on.
Blair, and Jason Ryan.
Jason Ryan.
The big five.
I think the big surprise probably Mike Blair, is it?
Yeah.
Attack coach. You know, like you don't see that coming. Obviously, Dave Rennie knows what he's doing. He's a great coach. So exciting times for them, but also a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
A lot of pressure taking over from the All Blacks when they're not in a good position. And then I think when you look at the All Black squad and what's coming in, like, you know, is that enough to change them around from, you know, a player perspective? So I'm not too sure, but like, yeah, it's exciting times for that coaching group.
Yeah.
It's very different personalities, eh?
Yeah.
So, and I think Racing has done so well in being able to put a group together and they function well together. But this group, I'm assuming Mark Blair coached with Rennie
At Glasgow.
at Glasgow.
Retired, and then 2 years later was coaching.
Yeah, so they've worked together there, but like Blair and Tana has never worked together. You know, so as a group, they've never worked together.
Yeah.
And sometimes, you know, it's not just putting them together and suddenly it's going to work. But I'm sure he has taken his time in being able to assemble that squad, and you know, they believe that they can do
Yeah, I
the
mean,
job.
We've said this before. You take over, but you don't have an easy start to life. You know, that's sometimes, you know, that pressure. Even though you think you're on the trending on the right path, you know, like maybe that can disrupt you a little bit. So, yeah, like John says, you've got to be fully aligned in what's the goal, and the goal for them must be, you know, how does next year World Cup look for the All Blacks?
Yeah, look, the question is, I mean, how do they catch up to the Springboks, for example? You consider Dave Rennie still coaching, they're all still in coaching in Japan.
Yeah.
We've had alignment camps. We're announcing new squad. We've got these young players, and we're pretty settled. I mean, we spoke earlier on. What's our B team look like? Dave Rennie, now, I mean, we know he's a great coach.
Yeah.
But does he have enough time to create something out of that team? I mean, it's not the easiest start. We've spoken about that, but time-wise, in terms of how does he catch up to the rest? Australia also, I think the Australian teams are doing better Super Rugby now.
Yeah.
They've got young players coming through. How does he catch up with the All Blacks?
I think Dave Rennie's personality, in that he is quite a
He's like quite a stern character.
stern
Hard
character,
man.
hard.
Hard-nosed.
So that's what he'll bring to the team. But that's why I also think a guy like Tana coming in brings a hell of a lot of value, not just from a coaching point of view, but just from a there goes a nice bike. But also from a personality point of view, you know, understanding the All Black setup, having been captain of the team. I kind of compare it to Ireland, where yes, Andy Farrell's the head coach, but having a guy like Paul O'Connell there,
Munster.
you know, brings No, he brings
Every
that.
podcast,
Every
episode, yeah.
podcast, Munster.
Guys, can I ask like one question? Well, you think like a few years ago when we were younger, like often we went through the Brumbies.
Well, that's a long
phase,
time ago.
We're still young.
where they were probably the trendsetters regarding attack with that amazing side they had. You think Larkham at fly half. Then we went through All Blacks for a long time, being the trendsetters on attack. Does this mean having Mike Blair there as attacking coach that Dave Rennie looks at rugby, world rugby now, and think we've got to change the way All Black teams attack?
I think so. All Blacks were always had the skill. They always had a big wing, or they were always good on transition. But I mean, I was listening to Justin Marshall, and he actually had a very good point talking about how do you attack against a rush defense.
Yeah.
He's got European experience. He might bring something different towards the All Blacks. So look, it's an interesting signing.
Yeah.
But it's probably the one we don't know. Jason Ryan's been there before. The other guys we know from Super Rugby.
Yeah.
This is the one guy that's probably might bring something different, a different age.
And it is normally on attack where you can have that kind of change take place.
Yeah.
We've seen what Tony has done,
Yes.
TB has done with the Springboks, So when you come with a bit of a different angle with it, hopefully then, hopefully you feel that you can change it and get the strategy behind it right. Whether the players take to it or not, that's the big, that's the big question. So we'll have to wait and see.
Cool, guys. We'll just wrap it up. Where are you this weekend?
Where am I? I am down the west
At the Jean
coast.
de Villiers week, yeah? We're also going to Ace
St. Helena Bar.
St. Helena
Oh,
Bar.
nice.
Yeah.
Family?
Yes, nice family weekend, Easter weekend. Yeah.
I'm halfway back to Cape Town and
Very chilled.
Azefontein.
Nice one.
Family weekend.
Very
yeah.
chilled.
Chaps, thank you very much. We'll catch up. Jean, when we back next?
We are back next week.
Are we back next weekend?
Yeah, we are.
On Monday?
Not a Monday.
No,
Tuesday.
Tuesday, yes. We're back on Tuesday. We're back on Tuesday next week. Thank you very much for watching the Boks Unpacked. Thank you to Caprice for these beautiful surroundings. Catch all the action live on your World of Champions Super Sports for the Investec Champions Cup. Come on, Stormers. Come on, Bulls. Let's
Come
do
on,
it to get a
Stormers.
home
Come on,
quarter.
Bulls.
Let's get this right. Thank you very much, chaps, and we'll catch you next week on Tuesday.